The internet doesn't respect liars. No one does. If you don't subscribe, you will be smacked down by the Lord. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Uhari, and this is a place where I talk about things that catch my eye because I have a lot of opinions and not a lot of people to share them with. Today's video is going to be a little sad because I guess in a way I'm saying goodbye to somebody who used to be one of my favorite girl world reactors. So I guess I should preface this video by saying if you are not a person who religiously watches channels that react to two particular morbidly obese lol cows, then you're probably not going to be the one to watch this video. And that's okay. I have many others and you can enjoy them. But for you freaks who are addicted to the filth, well, today I'm going to be talking about Willow Davis. Wah, wah. Willow Davis entered into the community around about 2018. He discovered Amber through his girlfriend at the time, and he started doing reactions to her. He was a breath of fresh air. He was funny. He was light. It was Willow Davis. I spent years watching his channel, and eventually he started to branch out into other people's content. And somebody who he dedicated a substantial amount of time talking about was the lol cow by the name of KingCobraJfs.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra. We got the goods.
See, I had no idea who this person was until Willow started covering him. Last year, when King Cobra got into a relationship with a woman whose channel is named Naked and Laughing, whose actual government name is Jessica Boyle, I made a video about their relationship, so I guess I'm not going to link it, honestly. If you want to, just go through my catalog, you'll see it. If you don't want to, that's okay, because it's not pertinent to today's discussion. Okay, I'm lying. It's very pertinent to today's discussion. See, round about the time where Naked and Laughing Jessica Boyle started dating Josh, she went to go visit him. This visit was one of the most tumultuous and dramatic events that the lol cow verse has seen in quite a long time. And during this period, Willow was cranking out those videos, and he pulled in a good number of subscribers off of covering KingCobraJfs. Prior to doing that, he'd been covering Amber doing retro reacts of her content, and as the attention started to wane from that, he started talking about KingCobraJfs, and there was almost sort of like a resurgence in his channel. Well, I guess it was last week, Willow Davis released a video where he basically said that he would no longer be covering KingCobraJfs. He said that it was getting repetitive, that there was nothing new to say. I don't know that that's what's actually said verbatim. That's just what I heard. When I heard this, I was sad, sure, because he's how I followed King Cobra, and I did enjoy his commentary. But I understood it from a creator's point of view. Sometimes creators strike gold, and the algorithm reinforces us to say, hey, people like this video, you should create more videos about this particular topic. And that's how it goes. But the problem is, creators are human beings, and you can only participate in a particular type of content for so long before, and at least this is what I've observed from watching YouTube for over a decade now, before they get bored or feel like they're repetitive and they want something new. That's what Willow presented this as. And as somebody who has seen a lot of YouTubers that I've been subscribed to transition their content, I'm always one to keep myself subscribed, to see if I like the new stuff. And if I don't, I just kind of forget to unsubscribe. Well, I heard this and I was like, okay, I'm used to this. I've followed many creators, like I've said, they react to this and then all of a sudden they react to that. And all of a sudden, maybe they're not doing reactions anymore. Their content evolves along with them. So when I heard Willow say that he would no longer be reacting to King Cobra, I thought, okay, that's normal. That makes sense. And there's a lot of precedent in the YouTube community to justify this particular decision. Well, it turns out that Mr. Willow Davis has a lot in common with the people he covers, particularly a Miss Amberlynn Reid. See, Amberlynn Reid is a prolific liar. Amberlynn Reid lies where lies are not required. And Amberlynn Reid believes that as long as she perceives her lie to come with a positive outcome, it is okay. Basically, to her, lying is okay if it's done to protect the people that she loves. In reality, a lot of times when she's protecting the people she loves, she's just covering up for her own actions. And I'll give you an example. Amberlynn Reid, I was serial dater about 2 girlfriends ago. Yeah, because, okay, working back, there's Emily, then there's the married one, and then prior to the married one is a bunch of little phone things she had, and then was a woman who she called Feline. When Feline was first introduced on Amber's channel, Amber said her name, Jade Francis. She gave us, Jade Alex Francis, she gave us the name. And then when people started looking her up, Amber acted like people were the ones who doxed her at the time girlfriend, when it wasn't. It was her. And instead of owning up to that, she spun a lie for 2 years. Even though there were people in the community who knew the truth, Amber kept this lie going. And Amber does this a lot because she knows that not everyone in her audience is subscribed to or follows pages that talk about her and release information that directly contradicts her lies very quickly after she tells them. And because of this, there is a portion of her audience that genuinely believed her lie. And her lie was this: Amberlynn pretended to have broken up with Jade Francis and was dating a new girl all of a sudden. But it was the same woman. Amber continued to not only lie, but push against people who were saying the truth. And something that Amberlynn does, because she's such a prolific liar, she almost tends to start to believe her own lies. I think this comes with the repetition and the emotion she puts behind it. Her lies are always to make it seem like there's some sort of injustice done against her. I think that here's the thing, we talk about parasocial relationships, but the relationship between a creator and their audience is by nature very intimate, because the era of smartphones means we have direct access to the people whose content we are consuming. We talk to them in the comment section. We can email them directly. You can form a relationship with this person. There is a trust with your creator. So whenever there is a betrayal of that trust, when it comes out that the person you've been following is actually a hypocrite, well, I guess you make a video like this. Let's get into it.
This is an unsustainable and unengaging flow of content. There's nothing I can do to make this into clickable entertainment. We've enjoyed a crazy year of a legendary King Cobra conflict arc. It was art that could not be replicated by intentional creation. Longtime KingCobraJfs watchers know the beauty of the slow burn. There's a sick satisfaction in months of tired fast food reviews being abruptly interrupted by him smashing a guitar and passing out on the floor after falling down. With that in mind, we are deep into a lull at this time. I'm pretty tired of trying to make something out of this, and it's clear to me that a lot of you are too. Let me be totally clear. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Haven't you got it yet? That's what I do. I lie, and I lie, and I lie.
So why am I saying that Willow Davis is just like Amberlynn Reid? Well, it turns out that Mr. Willow Davis is lying about the real reason he is no longer reacting to KingCobraJfs. How did I find this out? Well, when he was reacting to KingCobraJfs, he would shout out channels that condense his content. Two being Boglum Chronicles and HRH. Well, HRH put out recently a summary of what Naked and Laughing Jessica Boyle has been doing over the past couple of weeks to a month, basically. What she's been doing is starting shit, which is basically what she does with everybody. People who are in this lolcowverse, a lot of them are just typically very insufferable people with personality disorders that make them really difficult to deal with. And it doesn't help that this results in a lot of negative attention coming to them. The people who are her audience, people who are like this, have an audience of people who hate them and are consistently trying to provoke them to have negative reactions because the byproduct is entertainment. Well, it turns out that Miss Naked and Laughing has been doing what a lot of these lol cows do, which is false striking channels that talk about her, trying to take people down, copyright claiming people, basically harassing the reactors and creators who talk about them in an attempt to get them to stop. We've seen this with Amberlynn Reid, where she has managed to get a couple of channels taken down. Oftentimes they go back up because her reasons aren't correct. YouTube isn't going to stop people talking about you because you don't like it. There has to be a reason, and you can't claim copyright if they're transforming that content, and reaction channels often do that because they react. So there's this pause talk, and by the end of it, what was a 20-minute video by the creator is like an hour and 20 minutes by the reactor. So that is very transformative, and that's the climate with a lot of creators. So people like Jessica Boyle, Naked and Laughing, don't have lengths to which they won't go or depths to which they won't sink in an attempt to retaliate against this barrage of people who are constantly nitpicking them. It can't be easy. And I've oftentimes openly articulated that this community isn't the most moral community. What we do probably makes Jesus cry. But you are supposed to understand that when you hear, we all have dirt. We all have dirt under our nails. We're all kind of in the filth together. And Willow Davis has an air of superiority in terms of how he perceives himself to other people's moral actions who are in this community. So I am pretty sure he believes himself to be not only better than Amber, but above her behaviors. So did I think that too, thought similarly I. I thought the same thing. But then this happens.
June 13th, she starts coming for Willow Davis. But she starts posting pictures of his wife, still talking about Cobes, makes posts belated birthday to Kanye and Trump. What that means, I don't know. And then she starts posting Sally Rabbit's phone number and her parents' names and phone numbers. So very messed up things. More posts about Willow's wife, basically threatening him, talking shit about his old lady, things that are like absolutely psychotic. And at this point, Willow should have, ignored it, but he did not. She keeps going. When a girl marries a vegan libtard soy boy, does she get the milk from the moo-moos? Where does she come up with this stuff? Since, they started developing and all, she's a beard, dude. This is hilarious. Or is it a lavender marriage? I think you should make a video and dive into the subject. A match made in soy vegan? Heck. That's the 7th layer, if you didn't know. Okay. June 15th, we've got more posts of flowers and fucking tacos. Who gives a shit? So the next day is when she really gets pissed. She's super pissed at Willow. LOL, leave your family out of it? No. Did you leave me out of your videos? Bullying me to make money? Making up lies on me after I fucking told you to change that shit? No, you kept it up. Fuck you and the gnome you wrote in on. You bully me. You bully Josh. You can piss off. So it was all fair and game for me, but you're untouchable? Get fucked. This is all after, posting his family and shit, which he hasn't never done, but okay. Leave me the hell alone. Get it? Stop making videos on me, period. Stop. Do you understand the word stop? No? Did mommy ever tell you the word no? Get it through your thick skull. Show me the proof where I make money online bullying you and slandering my name by making up lies. So it seems like the only issue here is that people are making money. That's the only thing she's pissed off about, and she's not getting a cut of it, so she's pissed. Get it? Get it? Do you get it yet? And she continues with the threats. I'm only going to say this once. You don't like it? Do you, Willow? When the tables are turned, you run and cower like a hollerin' dog soy boy. I've bloody well enough had it with you and your lies about me just to make easy money. Your mom seems to be a successful blank, talking about her workplace. And here's her soy boy son sitting on the internet bullying a disabled autistic alcoholic for money, an obese lady for money, and me. I don't know who. All because I wanted to love Josh. She's so delusional. You all know. I don't even have to say it. You had to stick your gnome nose into my business, huh, boy? Your girlfriend sits in the back, raking in your money you earn off of bullying people online. I'd assume she enjoys the money you make off of bullying people, so she can be posted too, since she doesn't seem to have an issue with it. Why aren't you a realtor? Think you're better than others online? Make up bullshit slander lies that I will look into suing you over? Okay, that was funny. I'll give her that one. Do you get it yet, boy? Leave me the hell alone and I'll delete everything. Call the cops? I'll call your mom. Dude, you ain't gonna do ish. And when I have copies of all your videos and screenshots of the lie you made on me, want to keep going? We can keep going. So at this point, Willow abides and he takes down all of his fucking videos. All right, he bends the knee to now, and now she thinks she can win. Now she thinks this is gonna work, but I have a feeling she knows that it's not gonna work with people like me, or like Jessica Mesca. I'm not gonna stop. I don't care. And so she posts after she sees that he's hidden everything. She posts, that wasn't so hard now, was it? When I told you to remove the lie over a month ago, you should have just done what you were told, like the obedient boy you are now. I didn't want to take it to that level anyway, but you wanted to be cute ignoring my request. I hope this taught you something. Oh, God. All right, June 19th, now posts again to Willow. I take my apology back. You're just a dumbass bitch, piece of AD, I don't know. If I have to even explain this to someone as old as you, coming from the 41, I'm sorry, I don't think your geriatric brain could comprehend the words coming out of my mouth. Holy hell, you're dumb as fuck. Obtuse, moronic, imbecile. Holy fuck the stupidity.
The comments and in this video of the HRH, it comes out that Jessica was basically doxing Willow. She put up information about, I believe, his wife and family. She was basically doing to him what has been done to Amberlynn for years. Amberlynn, Chantel, King Cobra, any lol cow. they stay getting doxxed. The people in their lives stay being exposed. They have to deal with that. It is a reality of being in this community. They aren't the only ones. Many reactors have been doxxed. Reactors' criminal records, bank records, everything is up for grabs in this community. And when you sign up for it, when you get in the filth, you're supposed to own that shit. So Jessica was like, I'm gonna keep dropping shit about you unless you stop making videos about me and you take all your Cobra videos down. Something to that extent. So Jessica comes and puts this doxing gun on Willow's head, does all these things and tells him to take his shit down. What did Willow do? He took his shit down and said he would stop talking about King Cobra, which by extension means he's going to stop talking about Naked and Laughing, Jessica Boyle. This woman made demands and he caved like that. Like that. There are so many negative stereotypes about men who are vegans. And then you go and you confirm one of them by being a pussy? Can kill chickens. I guess they can't stand up to bullies. We do not negotiate with terrorists. Whatever we do in this internet sphere, it sets a precedent. And when you allow a bully to win, Jesus, y'all should see how confident Jessica Boyle is. She was like, take this big ass dick. And he folded like he was a goddamn Jerry slug.
Get back! Wait, for real? You're how Beth sees me? Oh my god. Turn around. I said turn around!
Even that, I could. I'm not even going to say forgive, because if that's how you feel and that's what you think you need to do to protect your family or whatever it is he thinks he's doing, whatever reason he has to justify his pussy ass actions, okay, fine. Caring about your family and not wanting them to be exposed doesn't make you a pussy. He took the decision he felt was best for the people that he loves. What I cannot respect is lying to me as an audience member, as if you are Amberlynn Reid, lying because it's convenient for you, and then you can come and say, well, I was doing it to protect my family. That's literally one of the justifications Amberlynn gives verbatim to justify her lies and justify lying to her audience. Would it have been so bad for you to simply say that this decision was also informed by? Because I don't think you would have stopped reacting to Cobra unless she did this. Coming to your audience and sanitizing it by saying, well, I mean, it's the same thing. We're talking about lol cows. It will always be the same thing. They inherently lack the capability to transform their lives into something that is well adjusted. Their content only changes relative to the people who come into their lives and the drama that creates. Yes, there are going to be droughts. Sometimes we get years of droughts, but we stick at it. He stuck at it with Amber. He's been reacting to Amber since 2018. Has it not gotten humdrum? Has it not gotten old? No. I know this is essentially stupid, right? Like, it's... what I'm talking about has no real bearing on reality, and Willow Davis doesn't owe me any information, but he did lie. He lied. That's not the real reason. And worse than that, he gave in to Jessica Boyle, We did not negotiate with terrorists. Have you learned nothing from American movies? We waterboard terrorists. We don't give into their demands. I don't know, man. This just rubbed me the wrong way. I wish he had been honest with his audience about why he did this. I can't explain why this affected me to the point of making a video, other than the fact that I felt a sense of betrayal, and that betrayal was followed by pussy. 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 Not only did you bend and fold like a Jerry slug.
Oh my God, turn around. I said turn around.
You didn't tell your audience. You don't think we wouldn't have been empathetic and understanding? I really would have been. I wouldn't have perceived you as a pussy. I would have perceived you as a person who took a decision that they felt was best for them. The decision you took was to lie to your audience by omission. It's possible that the reason you gave is true, but it's not the whole truth. We subject these people who we watch and talk about to a certain level of dehumanization, because we say that they have monetized their lives and their drama. We say that this is essentially a TV show. And in a way it is, because they do let us in. But there's a price to that. And being a reactor, being a person on the internet, there's a price to all of this. And the price is that level of parasocial attachment needs to be considered. That's why lying to your audience, and this goes to anybody, is so detrimental. What you have done has imbued a bully with a sense of big dickishness. You took that clip, made it a 12-inch dick, and took it right up there. Okay, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Truly inconsequential video, but it was not an inconsequential lie, because his reputation definitely took a hit. And for me, it's like the internet doesn't respect liars. No one does. Okay, guys, if you enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time when I talk about something that caught my eye.
Oh my God, turn around. I said turn around.